The Boston Celtics take care of business against the defending champion Toronto Raptors here in Game 1. I still think this is going to be a close, exciting, fun series, but this was not the start that I or anybody else was expecting. Boston just ran away with this from the early goings. A big reason for that, and I'll get to the positives for Boston. I think the big negative, obviously, was losing Siakam. He had 3 fouls early, and that killed him. Right after that, he's probably their best player, and to see him out there, to see him have to sit out for a good portion of this game was rough there, especially when Boston was taking advantage there in the first. And the moments that he was out there, he wasn't that great. Siakam was 4 for 14 today, 0 for 3 from 3. I don't expect this every game. And the reason why I expect the series to be closer, I don't expect Siakam to have 3 fouls at the end of first quarter of every game. I expect him to have better performances than this. But other than that, it was a terrible shooting night for Toronto. A terrible shooting night for Toronto, especially from 3. VanVleet, who's been great this postseason, awful today. It's bound to happen. But 2 for 15 from the field and 1 for 10 from 3. He was abysmal. Lowry, I guess, had the best game. He had 17 points on Wabe 12. Gasol only had 7 points in 25 minutes. Ibaka, fine, 15, and then Powell and Davis didn't really do much. Davis only got out there for 8 minutes, but yeah, it was just nothing for Toronto today. Again, being down the Siakam, they were already behind the 8 ball losing Siakam, and then they were just never able to catch up there in the first quarter. And also, Boston played great defense on them. Boston really held them down. Toronto, again, unstoppably bad from defense, or unstoppably bad from 3. Boston played great defense on them, and Boston shot well. 47% from the field, 44% from 3. Jason Tatum continues to impress and amaze all of us. I was thinking about this watching this game. We're so lucky right now that this league is so deep. There's so many great players going right now in this league. There's so many just superstars or superstars, about to the superstars in waiting. People who are about to be superstars in the next, maybe in this playoffs or next season. If we have a next season, if the world doesn't end by next season. Yeah, 21 from Tatum, was 9 for 18 from the field. 21 from Smart, 18 from Walker, 11 from Thias, 14 from Brown. Everybody from Boston contributing. Everybody stepping up. Everybody getting. Thias had 15. Thias had 15 rebounds. Thias had a nice game in terms of 11 points, but he had 15 rebounds. He had more rebounds than points. Kemba had 18 and 10. Just total team performance here from Boston. And I gave the edge to Toronto. I think I gave the edge to Toronto here in the series in 7. But man, Boston's really making me think about here. They were so impressive today from the first minute of this game. They just came out full fire, just firing on all cylinders. And they are certainly a tough team to beat here. For Toronto, regroup. It's just one game. I think Toronto wins game 2. I don't think it gets this bad again because I think Siakam's out there for more of this game. I think he and VanVleet get going. Not to say that Boston is gonna get blown out in the series. They're not. They are too talented. They have so many great offensive scorers, and they played great defense today. And they have one of the best coaches in the league. This is arguably, when you think about it, this might be the 2 best coaches in the league. Or Popovich, I guess you still got to count there, but these might be 2 of the top 5. And Nurse, who just won Coach of the Year, Stevens, everybody raves about. 2 fantastic coaches here on these teams, and so this is going to be a great series to see these coaches battle each other as well as their teams battling each other. But fantastic win for Boston here to start off 1-0, and I'm just hoping these next 2 games are just a little bit better than that. We could have 2 clinchers here today. The Clippers play the Mavericks at 3, starting right now, so that's going to happen. We're starting in just a few minutes. And then we're going to have Denver and Utah tonight at 8:30. So NBA playoffs really get into as the second round begins for these 2 teams, and then the first round continues for the rest. See you guys later. Bye.